Imagine a world where everything has an opposite. Is this a mere perception or a fundamental truth? This question might seem simple at first glance, but it's the starting point of a profound philosophical exploration. We're about to embark on a journey into the realm of opposites, a concept that has captivated thinkers throughout history. Among these thinkers, there's one whose inquiry into the nature of opposites left an indelible mark on philosophy: Socrates. Born in ancient Athens, Socrates dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. His teachings, though never written down by himself, have been passed down through generations, shaping the course of philosophical thought. One of the central themes in Socrates' philosophy was the principle of opposites. He pondered the nature of this dichotomy and its role in our understanding of the world. To unravel this concept, we delve into the mind of one of the greatest philosophers, Socrates. Socrates, an ancient Greek philosopher, is often credited as one of the founders of Western philosophy. Born in the heart of Athens, his influence on our understanding of the world is undeniable. Unlike most thinkers of his time, Socrates never penned down his thoughts. Instead, his philosophies were recorded by his students, most notably Plato. Socrates was a man of the people, often found in the city's public spaces, engaging fellow Athenians in thought-provoking conversations. His unique approach to gaining wisdom, the Socratic method, involved asking probing questions to challenge the prevailing beliefs and assumptions of his interlocutors. This method of inquiry, based on critical thinking and dialogue, continues to be a cornerstone of modern education. His philosophies touched upon various facets of life and existence. However, one idea that stands out, sparking debates and discussions for centuries, is his principles of opposites. One of Socrates' most intriguing philosophical explorations is his principles of opposites. Socrates proposed that for everything that exists, there is an opposite. This principle, known as the theory of opposites, is a cornerstone of Socratic philosophy. It's a principle that dives into the depths of our understanding, prompting us to question the very fabric of our reality. Socrates, in his unending quest for wisdom, posited that each thing or concept in existence has a polar opposite. This duality, according to him, is the driving force of change and progression in the world. Let's take a moment to delve into the heart of this principle. Consider love and hate, for instance. At the surface, these emotions seem diametrically opposed, yet Socrates believed that they are intrinsically linked, each one giving rise to the other. Love in its absence can breed hate, and hate upon reflection can foster love. It's a dance of opposites, a cyclical interplay that echoes the rhythm of life itself. Speaking of life, Socrates also applied this principle to the concepts of life and death. He argued that life begets death and death, in turn, begets life. It's a continuous cycle, a never-ending pendulum swing between existence and non-existence. This perspective offers a profound reflection on the transience of life and the inevitability of death, encouraging us to embrace both as inseparable parts of the human experience. Lastly, let's discuss ignorance and knowledge. Socrates believed that the path to wisdom begins at the recognition of our own ignorance. It's only when we acknowledge what we don't know that we open ourselves to learning. In this sense, ignorance and knowledge are not merely opposites. They are two sides of the same coin, each one necessary for the existence of the other. Socrates' principles of opposites challenge us to question our understanding of the world around us. They invite us to peer beyond the surface to see the intricate dance of opposites that underpins our reality. As we venture further into the realm of philosophy, let's keep these principles in mind, using them as a compass to guide our exploration of life's deepest mysteries. The principles of opposites are not just philosophical musings, but they have practical implications in our lives. In the realm of philosophy, the principles of opposites have a profound impact, but their influence reaches far beyond that. They're not just ideas to be pondered upon in ivory towers, but principles that can be applied in our everyday lives. Let's consider a simple but telling example: night and day. These are two opposites that we experience daily. The principle of opposites tells us that the existence of one necessitates the existence of the other. It's the darkness of the night that allows us to appreciate the light of the day, and vice versa. This dual nature, this interplay of opposites, is a constant reminder of the balance that underpins our world. But the principle of opposites doesn't just apply to physical phenomena. It also applies to our emotions, our interactions, and our perceptions. Think about love and hate, success and failure, joy and sorrow. Each pair of opposites is interdependent, each gives meaning to the other. In the realm of personal growth, for instance, we often find that it's through experiencing failure that we truly understand and appreciate success. The sweetness of achievement is amplified by the bitter taste of defeat we've had to endure. Similarly, it's often through experiencing sorrow that we come to truly value joy. In the field of conflict resolution, the principle of opposites can also be applied. The goal is not to eliminate one opposite in favor of the other, but to find a balance, a middle ground that acknowledges and respects both sides. This is the power of the principles of opposites. They can provide us with a new lens through which to view the world, a lens that embraces the complexity and interdependence of life. It encourages us to seek balance, to understand that highs come with lows, that light comes with darkness, that every yin has its yang. The principles of opposites can indeed transform our perception of the world. Today we've journeyed through the thought-provoking principles of opposites as proposed by Socrates. We've delved into the heart of the philosophical question, the very query that has sparked countless discussions and debates. We then introduced Socrates, the man whose intellect and curiosity drove him to explore this enigma. We unpacked the principles of opposites, delving into the essence of these concepts and their intricate dance of contrast and balance. We explored how these principles underpin our understanding of the world, from the simplest phenomena to the most profound existential questions. We also examined the relevance of these principles, their enduring value that transcends time and place. We saw how they continue to shape our perception, guiding our introspection and our interaction with the world around us. In the realm of philosophy, we are forever students, and as we ponder on Socrates' principles of opposites, we continue our quest for knowledge and understanding.